Have you ever wondered why Japan is making a strong bond today with the Philippines despite their dark past in World War II? Let's take a step back in time to the early 40s when the world was embroiled in the throes of the Second World War. The Philippines, then a Commonwealth of the United States, found itself in the crosshairs of the Empire of Japan. The Japanese forces launched an invasion in December 1941, and by May of the following year, they had successfully occupied the entire archipelago. This period, lasting over 3 years, was marked by a series of brutalities and atrocities. The Filipino people were subjected to forced labor, forced conscription into the Japanese military, and widespread physical and sexual violence. The infamous Bataan Death March alone claimed the lives of thousands of Filipino and American prisoners of war. Despite the grim circumstances, the spirit of the Filipino people remained unbroken. With the support of the United States and the Allied forces, they waged a fierce resistance against their occupiers. This struggle culminated in the Battle of Manila in 1945, one of the deadliest battles of the Pacific War. The city was ravaged and the human toll was catastrophic, but in the end, the Japanese were driven out and the Philippines was finally liberated. Yet this liberation was not the end of the story. The Philippines was left devastated. Its cities in ruins, its economy in shambles, and its people scarred by the horrors of war. And the relationship with Japan, it was understandably fraught with tension and resentment. But if the past was so grim, what led to the transformation of this relationship? Stay with us as we delve deeper into the fascinating journey of reconciliation and partnership between these two nations that have managed to turn a painful past into a promising present and future. What happened after the war that changed the course of this relationship, you might ask? The answer lies in the aftermath of the Second World War, when the world was left to pick up the pieces. Let's delve into the post-war Reconstruction period, a key chapter in the history of Philippines-Japan relations. Japan, despite bearing the brunt of war devastation itself, extended a helping hand to the Philippines. The land of the rising sun, emerging from its own ashes, became a beacon of hope for the war-torn Philippines. This was a time of change, of rebuilding, and of forming bonds that would withstand the test of time. A significant part of this reconstruction was Japan's financial aid to the Philippines. The Japanese government, understanding the enormity of the task at hand, funneled substantial funds into the Philippine economy. These funds were not just about rebuilding infrastructure. They were about healing wounds, mending relationships, and fostering a sense of unity. Speaking of infrastructure, the post-war landscape of the Philippines was marred by destroyed buildings, shattered roads, and broken bridges. Japan, with its technical prowess and commitment to aid, played a crucial role in restoring the country's infrastructure. They built roads and bridges, hospitals and schools, thereby laying the foundation for the Philippines' journey towards recovery and growth. But the support wasn't limited to just money and bricks. Japan also provided technical assistance, sharing its knowledge and skills with the Filipino workforce. Japanese experts trained Filipinos in various sectors, from agriculture to manufacturing, equipping them with the tools to rebuild their nation. This not only empowered the local population, but also fostered a sense of camaraderie between the two nations. In essence, Japan's role in the post-war reconstruction of the Philippines wasn't simply about rebuilding a country. It was about rebuilding relationships, trust, and mutual respect. It was about putting the past behind and looking towards a future of cooperation and shared growth. So Japan played a significant role in rebuilding the Philippines, but is that all there is? Stay tuned as we unravel more layers of this complex relationship. What other factors have contributed to this strong bond? Let's delve beyond the surface to understand the shared cultural and economic interests that have knitted Japan and Philippines closer over the years. Japanese culture has found a second home in the Philippines. The fascination is far-reaching, from anime and manga to music, fashion, and of course, the culinary delights. Filipino youth are particularly drawn to Japanese pop culture. The rise of cosplay events where fans dress up as their favorite anime characters underscores this cultural exchange. And let's not forget the love for Japanese cuisine. Sushi, ramen, and tempura have become a significant part of the flip side, the Philippines, with its unique blend of Eastern and Western influences, has captured Japanese interest. The vibrant festivals, the warm hospitality, and the captivating natural beauty of the Philippines have charmed many Japanese tourists over the years. Now let's talk economics. Japan is the Philippines' biggest source of official development assistance. It's no surprise considering Japan is one of the world's largest economies. But this isn't a one-way street. The Philippines is also a vital trading partner for Japan. It's a relationship built on mutual benefits and shared economic interests. Japan relies heavily on the Philippines for agricultural products and raw materials. In turn, the Philippines benefits from Japanese direct investments in industries like electronics, transport, and manufacturing. This economic interdependence has fostered a strong bond, with both nations profiting from this symbiotic relationship. Moreover, Japan has been instrumental in various infrastructure projects in the Philippines, cementing their economic partnership. From constructing roads and bridges to improving water supply systems, Japan's contributions have significantly impacted the Philippines' economic landscape. Clearly, shared interests have brought these nations closer. But how do they view each other today? Let's continue this intriguing journey in the next scene. How do Japan and the Philippines view each other in the present day? That's the question we're delving into now. In the grand scheme of global diplomacy, the contemporary relationship between Japan and the Philippines is a testament to the transformative power of reconciliation and shared interests. It's a relationship that has blossomed into a sturdy bond of mutual respect and cooperation. Over the years, we've seen numerous diplomatic visits solidifying this bond. Take, for instance, the visit of the Japanese Emperor and Empress to the Philippines in 2016, marking the first visit by a reigning Japanese monarch, a gesture that symbolizes the deep friendship between the two nations. Or the frequent meetings between the two countries' leaders, which consistently underscore the importance of their strategic partnership. These interactions aren't just for show. They're a reflection of the genuine respect and understanding that has developed over time. But it's not just about diplomatic visits and high-level talks. The relationship between Japan and the Philippines extends to various sectors. Japan is one of the top sources of foreign direct investment in the Philippines, playing a key role in the country's economic development. It's also a significant source of overseas development assistance, contributing to infrastructure projects, disaster risk reduction, and more. Moreover, the cultural exchange between the two countries is thriving. From anime and manga to food and fashion, the influence of Japanese culture in the Philippines is palpable. In return, the Philippines has shared its vibrant culture and warm hospitality with Japan, creating a rich tapestry of mutual appreciation. To sum it up, the present-day relationship between Japan and the Philippines is one of mutual respect, shared interests, and ongoing cooperation. It's a relationship that has been carefully nurtured over time, healing old wounds and building a bridge towards a shared future. The relationship has indeed come a long way. But what does the future hold? What can we expect from this relationship in the future? As we look ahead, we can anticipate the Philippines-Japan relationship to continue along its current trajectory of increased cooperation and deepened mutual understanding. But what might this look like in concrete terms? Consider the potential for further collaborations. In the past few decades, we've seen Japanese investment in the Philippines skyrocket, with sectors such as manufacturing, real estate, and information technology all benefiting. This trend is likely to continue as Japan looks to the Philippines as a reliable partner in Asia. The potential for joint ventures in areas like clean energy, sustainable agriculture, and digital innovation is immense. Shared goals also play a key role in this future relationship. As island nations, both Japan and the Philippines face similar challenges in terms of climate change, maritime security, and disaster risk management. It's not hard to imagine them joining forces to tackle these issues, pooling their resources and knowledge for the common good. However, no relationship is without its challenges. The geopolitical landscape of Asia is complex and ever-changing. Both nations will need to navigate this with care, balancing their own national interests with the need for regional stability. And let's not forget the lingering shadows of history. sense of optimism about the future of Philippines-Japan relations. Both countries have shown a remarkable capacity for reconciliation and forward thinking. They've moved beyond their painful history and built a relationship based on mutual respect, shared interests, and deep cooperation. The future seems promising, and the bond between Japan and the Philippines continues to strengthen. As they look to the future, Japan and the Philippines can take pride in the progress they've made and the opportunities that lie ahead. Their story is a testament to the power of diplomacy, the value of shared goals, and the potential for mutual growth. And it's a story that's far from over. Don't miss out on future explorations and discoveries. Hit subscribe and ring the bell to stay updated with our new content. Your journey of wonder continues with every video. Stay connected and engaged on social media. Continue the conversation, follow us. Thank you for being a part of the Have You Ever Wondered community. Keep wondering, keep discovering. Until next time.